Hello, friends. Welcome back to the show. It's time to monetize your passion. Now, I wanted to start 2024 off by encouraging you to think about a passion that you can make money from. Today, I'm going to be talking about 5 steps to take before monetizing a passion. Is that passion crafting, baking, organizing, teaching, encouraging? What is a gift that you have that you can actually monetize? Think about something that you enjoy doing that you can turn into a profit. Because today, we're going to take the steps that you need to monetize that passion. Welcome to Mometize Your Passion, a haven for moms with big dreams and an eagerness to turn them into a thriving reality. Whether you're a mom seeking to monetize your talents, transition from a stagnant job, or explore a lucrative side hustle, you're in the right place. I'm Terralon, wife and mom, transitioning from a top 5% sales career to become the founder and publisher of Tinseltown Mom. I wear many hats: former actress, current writer, celebrity blogger, podcast coach, and through it all, I've discovered the power of honing our gifts, learning from our past, and using our experiences to uplift others. Join me on this journey as we explore stories of successful mompreneurs uncovering the roadmap to their accomplishments. I'll also be sharing actionable business and money-making tips to guide you towards concrete ideas for generating income. Here, my hope is that you'll find inspiration from God, encouragement, and practical insights to monetize your passion. Now, before we delve into monetizing a passion, I would be remiss if I didn't mention goal setting. Now, this episode is not a goal setting episode per se, but goals is a very important aspect of this process. And let me preface this by saying that I am not the goals guru. My husband is. But these principles are ones that we've been using in our family for 15 plus years. So I'm going to go over some of them with you. And prayerfully, this will help you take the necessary steps to begin your journey of monetizing a passion. So what is a goal? A goal is a measurable and written objective. It's not just vocalizing a dream like, oh, I want to make money this year, but it's actually writing that dream down. Writing down, I want to make $5,000 extra this year. So it's something specific, it's something measurable, and it's something written. So for us, we keep long-term goals, yearly goals, quarterly goals, monthly goals, and weekly goals. And we break those down into personal, professional, and spiritual because we know that every aspect of our life is important. We really believe that by setting goals and being intentional with those goals, that God is going to bless our efforts. When I'm setting my goals, I ask God to help direct me on what I should be thinking about, what goals I should be setting, because I want Him to be a part of this process. I don't want to do anything in vain. So when I say goals is important for me in our household, it's very important. And hopefully you'll see the value of it as well. So today I want to hone in on the professional goals, just one aspect of it, because you can have several things that you want to do under your professional goals. But for today's episode, I just want to pick one passion goal that we can talk about, and we'll just go through this exercise together. So I'm going to use my goal from 2020 as an example. One of my professional goals in 2020 was to start selling products online. Okay, that was my yearly goal. So let's go through this together. Step 1 is to write out your goal for the year. So in my case, start selling products online. We'll use that as the example for the goal for 2024. That's step 1. Write down your goal, start selling products online, or whatever your goal is, write it down for the year. Step 2 is to write out your quarterly goals. What are the steps that you're going to take in the quarter in order to reach that yearly goal of find a product to sell online, for example? So for me, one of my goals for the quarter was to open up an Etsy shop and use that as the platform to sell products online. Another one of my goals for the quarter was to sell planners. So some of your goals for the first quarter might be look into a business entity, whether it's a sole proprietorship or an LLC. That's something that I had already had established, my LLC, so I didn't have to go through that. But you're probably, or you may be on a different journey. So maybe that's something that you can add for your first quarter goals. Or maybe it's create a business plan or something along those lines. Think of something that's going to help you get to that yearly goal that you have written down. Okay? So step 3 is to write down your monthly goals. What are the goals that you're going to do in the month? Usually I have 5 major monthly goals. Write those down, and those goals for the month are going to help get you to the goals that you set for the quarter. And again, the goals that you set for the quarter are going to help get you to the goal that you set for the year. So your monthly goal, for example, using my example, might be create a sample planner on a platform like Canva, or it might be market your idea to friends and family and get their feedback. So you see where I'm going with this. That's your monthly goal. And again, that's going to get you to your quarterly goal. Step 4 is to write down your weekly goals. What are the steps that you're going to take during the week in order to get to your monthly goals? So again, in my case, my yearly goal was to start selling products online. So for my weekly goal may be figure out what colors I want to use for my planner, or determine the brand strategy I have for my planners, or something along those lines. Again, it's going to be specific to your specific goal, but you see where I'm going with this. Step 5 in this process is to add your goals to your daily, weekly, monthly planner or your calendar. Whatever process you use, make sure you're adding your goals to your planner, because the key is you have to be looking at these goals every day or on a regular basis, because you want to make sure that you're actually working toward them. And if you're missing the mark anywhere, if you're looking at it, you can see if you need to re-strategize or what steps you need to take in order to get to your goal. So that's an example of your first quarter goals, your yearly goals, your weekly goals. So now let's go on to second quarter goals. Let's say that in my case, I set up my Etsy shop within 1 quarter. So I reached my goal for the year in a quarter. Let's say you've already set up your Etsy shop. So your second quarter goal might be sell 50 products in my Etsy shop. That might be one of your second quarter goals. Your monthly goal might be reach out to 50 family and friends and see if they'll buy my product. Or it might be DM 100 influencers and see if they'd be interested in representing my product. Something along those lines. So that's an example of what your monthly goal might look like in order to take the steps to actually monetize that passion. So that's your monthly goal. A weekly goal might be reach out to 5 to 10 close family and friends and see if they'll buy my product. And then your daily goals that you add to your planner would be the steps that you need to take to reach that weekly goal. So you see where I'm going with this. Just to recap, the 5 steps that you need to take in order to monetize a passion is to first write out your goal for the year. The second step is to write out your quarterly goals. What are the quarterly goals that you need in order to be able to reach your yearly goal? Step 3 is to write out your monthly goals. And I usually have 5 main monthly goals. So again, those monthly goals are going to help get you to your quarterly goals. Step 4 is to write out your weekly goals. Those weekly goals are going to get you to your monthly goal. And then step 5 is to add your goals to your daily, weekly, monthly planner or calendar. So you're looking at them on a regular basis. So that's it in a nutshell. I feel like when you set goals, it helps you to stay focused and on track. I have a tendency to get off track and off focus if I have all these things in my mind and it's not written down. This process actually helps you to stay on track with not only your tasks, but your goals, whether it's short-term goals or long-term goals. And I feel like God blesses it in the process. Like when you plan properly, you pray about it. That's my process. And you ask him to bless it. If you're a mom and you're struggling with goal setting, then send me an email at info@tinseltownmom.com and book a strategy session with me. I can help you get clear on your goals, set some realistic goals so you will be on your way to monetizing a passion as well. Goal setting is such an important aspect of our journey, of our lives. And if you can get this down, then you'll go far. Again, you can send me an email at info@tinseltownmom.com. It'll also be in the show notes. If this episode blessed you in any way or if it gave you any valuable insight that you can actually use, I would love to hear from you by way of an encouraging review. This podcast is meant to be a blessing to moms, so any encouraging, positive feedback you can give would be so helpful. Until next time.